From boom to bust. These days, the Seattle Seahawks secondary is looking more like a legion of doom. In all of the Seahawks' 4 losses on the season, they've suffered fourth-quarter lead-blowing meltdowns. Sure, 3 of the losses came against solid, undefeated opponents, but we're talking about the defending NFC champions who are just 1 year removed from a Super Bowl win. The expectations are high, and rightfully so. And no, you can't blame their record on the absence of Chancellor, because he was there for the last 2 losses. To add insult to the 12th man's emotional injuries, the now Legion of Gloom can't even learn from their mistakes. Watch this. Week 5, Seattle at Cincinnati. First quarter, 4 minutes in, Bengals tight end Tyler Eifert runs a vertical seam route, and Seahawks strong safety Chancellor lets him by with an unobstructed path to the end zone. On the play, Bengals wideout Marvin Jones is lined up as the flanker. After the snap, Chancellor releases Eifert to pick up Jones in a spot route, but cornerback Kerry Williams is already there, and Eifert is left wide open. A classic case of blown coverage. Now check this out. Fourth quarter, Seahawks with a 17-point lead. The Bengals run an identical play. Again, no one wearing blue and green carries the seam, and again, Eifert is wide open in the end zone for a touchdown. If that's not bad enough, the miscommunication continues. Fast forward 1 week, and the Carolina Panthers trailed by 3 at CenturyLink Field with seconds left on the clock. The Panthers' biggest receiving threat, tight end Greg Olsen, is left wide open down the seam for the game-winning touchdown. Neither All-Pro corner Richard Sherman nor All-Pro safety Earl pick Olsen up. Because of catastrophic confusion and miscommunication, the Legion of Boom was in 2 different coverages on the play. This image of 2 of the best defensive backs in the game trying to figure out what just happened pretty much sums up the Seahawks season. So can this secondary's collapse be boiled down to communication errors, or is it the loss of guys like Byron Maxwell in free agency? Was it the departure of defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, or can you point the finger at Chancellor for holding out for so long? Maybe it's just the strength of their schedule, or maybe it's a combination of a lot of different factors. But whatever the reason, the national media and fans alike are already shoveling dirt onto the grave of the Legion of Boom. If they want to dig themselves out, they're going to have to find their identity that was somehow lost in the sands of their past few stellar seasons. And if they can't find it, well, then Seattle is just going to have to find a way to make it to the playoffs in spite of their once spectacular secondary, rather than because of it.